folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
They'll kick it away here. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. But he's got some space here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Trying to find some room. It's four. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a quarterback keeper. Got the first down. Now looking for more. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense is coming after him. That's reeled in. It's Moffitt. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Third down sack will make the defensive coordinator very happy. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Opening play of the drive. He looks right for a completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Takes the handoff again. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Here's that defense shifting again. Single back, takes the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's 4. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Now it's second down here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's reeled in. It's 4. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They're going to run it here. Powers through. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle, but first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
He's across the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The linebacker shifting around now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking to the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Looking to create better field position. A special teams disaster on the the kickoff. Takes it back into the end zone. Tackle for a safety. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The sack sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or will they have to settle for 3?
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Called by the offense.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is up and no good. Off the miss, deficit is still 16. Still a two-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the single back takes the handoff. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
So after the miss on the unusual long-range field goal try, the offense takes over in plus territory. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pressure is coming. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the run, it's Ford. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Throws it to the right. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. And man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on third and long from inside the red zone.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Bringing pressure. They finally corral him at the 1. Game moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here.
Oh, came so close here. I'll tell you, it's a great job here by the head coach having the return team out there on the field. Just in case this field goal was short, they had a guy back and a chance to return it for big yards. They got the big yards, just not quite able to take it to the house.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They've got him down out near the 40. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bush. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here comes the flea flicker. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Work out. He's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
With the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the play coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's trouble. The ball is knocked loose in the end zone, and that's going to be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Running it back, it's Bush.
Returner is tackled down at the 34, and the offense will take over. First and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
But the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, they get the first down here, and I got to be honest, a little bit surprised by the softer coverage by that corner. I thought he'd be a little bit tighter and closer to the sticks, especially on a fourth down play. But give him the conversion, and they keep this drive alive.
He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So The ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws his third interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40. At the 20. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better. But it's just been a...
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now, if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Airing this one out toward the sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. He's up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Breaks free. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. They stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made inside the 10. Defense finally makes the stop after a big gain. This offense not throttling back, even on the final play. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. Get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Oregon State's offense takes the field. There he is, the man who makes every... Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking for space, it's Ford. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the game. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
He unleashes a long one. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on third down. He'll take another shot here. Snatches it on the run. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer. A 1st down for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Now on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's not afraid to go deep. Offense set on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going over the top. He's got it inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today, late in the year when you know Heisman voters are...
And it's caught! On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll keep it himself. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He'll set up to throw. Steps into the end zone. couldn't order better field position for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. He'll take a shot. It's snagged in the... Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna let it fly. Pulls it in on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the... He caught it. And he... First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Brings it down on the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Going for it all. It's caught. That 50-yard field goal attempt was no good, and now they'll have to play defense. 1st and 10 from the 33. Looking deep. Makes the grab on the left side. Snags it with the sticky fingers and... Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Come on, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the 1st down, no matter what. If I got...
Looking for the end zone. Gets it in there for the... 1st down for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. A shot toward the end zone. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unleashes one deep. And here comes the offense on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Steps away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on first down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He lets it fly. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is... The offense set for a first down play. They want that clock to run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. The throw. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking for room. It's Ford. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of